Coming out right now, the team's just picking what they're going for. Beautiful day here on Volskaya.
It's funny, the weather's always the same on these maps.
That it is. No change-ups. You mean, I'd be at least expecting like a day and night cycle. But
I
you
never
can only
noticed this
dream.
giant Zarya mural.
Yeah, that is our thick girl. And she is here.
Alrighty.
And it looks like on defense we are going to be seeing the combination of Zen with Tim, Impulse on the Diva, as previously said. And Mix Ready is going to be coming in, though, on the Ana, expecting some big things from him. Cryptic Force not on his Rhine, though.
Yep, no hammer.
No hammer, only the horse. Kappa. Then Dwark on the Junkrat, and then Stories on the Hanzo. This could be a little bit interesting. They're going to be running the double spam comp, trying to whittle down the shields for whatever they can get. And then on the counterpart, we're going to be seeing the almost Goats composition coming in, but Orsted running the Sombra.
Pretty close. Let's see where they go here.
And they are moving already. And it looks like a Fire Strike coming in. A lot of damage coming in. Cryptic Force is just getting quickly melted here at the moment, but they are already trapped. Cryptic Force being the first to go down. Trades coming left and right. Orsted picking off the backline, trying to farm that EMP as fast as he can, but going down to O Stories.
I apologize for my bad camera work. I'm working on it.
If you pop it from the side, too, like, you can see a lot from this map on the side because it's the skybox. And a lot of these picks coming in. Already one tick.
Are they going to be able to contest this?
No, it does not look like they will. Cryptic Force is going to be melted ASAP. And this is going to be a very early
Silence cleans
coming.
up.
And second point begins here. What are some big things you're looking out for this game right now, too? This ult push they have.
Well, you got Gordy with his Diva Bomb, so they could potentially... And we got a pause.
And we have a pause.
Potentially disconnect.
DC, as easy as 1, 2, 3?
I mean, they pretty much have their grab as well, so could be an interesting combo if they're able to play that off, but they're probably going to wait until that EMP becomes available.
That is true. They could end up snowballing it very early because they only have the 16% that they have to get with Orsted's EMP. And they also have a Rhine Shatter coming up, as well as a Coalescent.
And it looks like they made a mistake with their settings. I'm not sure how they screwed that up, but...
They put it in quick play mode. And it looks like we will be getting a restart. All these ultimates going down.
They might just play through it.
Play through it?
I'm not sure what they're going to decide here.
Yeah, a little bit of an interesting one.
I'm not sure what this...
For chat that is wondering right now, they made a mistake because right now only one side will get to play if it's the quick play mode for the point. So only the attackers will get to attack and the defenders will get to defend. Whereas in normal competitive mode, it'll be the two that switch. And now comes the semantics and the arguing of what begins.
I think they have to play through this map, and then they have to make that decision after the fact, and we just have to assume or determine that they have a point. Whoever does win this.
Yeah, no, I would actually probably go with the fact of I would potentially either give. I would probably say, like, realistically, they're going to capture this point very quickly. So what I would do is I would let them take both points and then kind of resume from there, because they're going to have a fast time regardless.
Right, like, they're saying we're going to give up all of our alt economy, and that's a fair point.
Yeah. So at that kind of point, I would probably let them cap it, then go from.
And then restart the mode. That's what I would think.
Start the mode. We are going to be getting this push. Gordy Mac coming in from the side.
Orset does have his EMP. I think you're going to see something pop up real soon. There you go.
Oh, there we do. The bomb coming in. Nothing coming in from the bomb.
Nothing coming out of it. Oh, another bomb coming down. Oh, also not able to get anything out of it.
But it looks like it's only a matter of time before they begin. Oh, the Hanzo ult coming in from spawn, but just quickly being moved through. Oh, Tim with the Transcendence, though. Gordy Mac.
I don't. Feels like Dracarys is a little bit on their heels in this team fight.
Oh, most certainly. Velzen trying to make something work with the Doomfist, getting there as fast as possible. Mix Ready going down as well, but there's a trade with that one and Ike.
And Hanzo just went down to Velzen's Doomy. And Doomy just went down. It looks like they're going to be able to salvage this one.
Slowly but surely. Yes, it is going to be Dracarys.
And Mojo just popping off.
This is
and
big
they're
too,
going to recover.
With the ultimates. Big, especially with the ultimates that they've used too, that they committed into that. But D.Va already again to a bomb, and Orsted again with another EMP that he farmed very fast for this fight.
Silence making another push.
Slowly but surely moving in here. They are definitely picking it up.
Orsted is going to look to pick off some of the back line. That's what it looks like. And that's a huge shatter.
But
a nice...
Stories. Oh my god! Oh, Stories! How can you do that to him? Orsted still in the back line here, trying to just get a little bit of a pick off, and he does. He quickly gets out, though. That is going to be huge, because they're going to be fighting this 5v6.
Yep. Oh, and let's see if we can get anyone here.
Oh,
gets
the one going
Stories
down to the bomb. Timo coming with the ultimate. Emperor is quickly going down. This is only a matter of time until this team here is able to capture the point. Cryptic getting charged from behind. Mix Ready just trying to sustain anything he can with this ultimate.
Death Blossom to no avail.
The only thing the death that happened with that Blossom was his own. And a huge boop coming in, but we are going to have to reset this part here. And we are going to be seeing a little bit of a play here. This was a very big Hanzo ult that came in.
Oh boy.
Ooh.
That one hurt my feelings.
Yep. Because you think you get the cancel on that one, too. Thuggington, this is why we can't have nice things, because no one remembers to switch on the competitive rule set.
I thought about making the lobby myself just for that one reason. And I was like,
I think for the Solo Cup versus Havoc game, should be left with Cav to the side. That way we can actually get some switches between them too, so we can have like the attackers and defenders switch up for each game. And I believe we Dracarys now. Yes, you are the Dracarys now. Paid casters, yes, totally. No, we're Platcast, Evren. Hey Cav, on Wednesday's game you should probably host the custom lobby of Megalol. We were just talking about that too. Hey, quit stream sniping. And it looks like we are going to have the same combo and same composition coming in from Team Silence here. They're going to be running Orsted on that Sombra, which he's been very deadly in that backline. And we are also going to be having, a little bit of a spicy Goats composition, or off-breed Goats comp coming in from Dracarys. They're going to be running that Hammond and Diva combo instead of the stereotypical, what do you call it? Zarya.
It
yes,
looks
I
like...
Caster.
Yes, Dracarys wants Dwarka to do me. Oh my god, I want you to do me.
Do me dirty, just like that, Daddy. Kappa Pride. And we are going to
already be rushing right in.
Push. Slowly but surely, David Kong going down, and the attack coming in very deep for
very hard attack.
Team. And already they are
wow,
back.
Just a very, very Velzen being sing the song of your people, Velzen.
Slowly but surely, this is Dracarys getting a lot of time, just like that first attack coming in from Team Silence. Dracarys able to pick it off.
Cryptic and Mix already carrying their ultimates.
Yes, and then slowly but surely, O-Story is not far behind. The rolling hamster ball of death.
And let's see what they try and do here. Are they just going to rush in? And that is exactly what I think is going to happen.
Oh, and Orsted with the EMP.
Oh, but they had the answer.
Oh, most certainly. This is definitely the best case scenario for Team Silence, as they were able to farm them very quickly. But a lot of ultimates are going to be coming in from this team Dracarys for the next fight.
Yes. 3 ultimates ready to go, with 2 almost ready to go as well. So the ult economy is very, very one-sided. Well, actually, maybe not. We have 4 ults
bomb grab
within 15%.
Already the push beginning. Story's coming in.
Story's coming in, being the distraction. Here comes the bomb.
They are blowing all their ultimates here. Everything coming in from this Dracarys team. If this push does not work out, this will be very, very detrimental for this team.
They're staying as a tight unit.
Backing. Work on the Doomfist. He manages to stun. Orsted with the EMP, though. Is anything going to come out of this? Huge shatter! And it looks like this is going to be Team Silence coming back. Only a tick and a half coming in from all 6 of their ultimates.
A huge hold.
Dracarys. Huge hold, as our wonderful commissioner just says as well, too. Also, if you want to, like, focusing on the attacking team when they're coming in for the camera angles works pretty well, too. So that way you get, like, the full view of the push. Slowly but surely, Orsted looking around to the back. He is slowly but surely moving in. The May coming in from Team Silence, though. Timo going down to the counter Lucio. Coalescence is being thrown everywhere. It's a cluster of colors. Gordy Impulse with the bomb. Nothing coming out of it, though. 2 going down. And it looks like this is going to be Silence stabilizing once again.
And Dracarys is retreating, yes.
They are getting the respawns, though, very quickly. They're already regrouped. So this next teamfight could happen very, very soon. Slowly but surely, this Dracarys team just starts moving in. They're trying to break past that choke. Orsted with another EMP, though.
It looks like they're going to get a few picks out of that.
Orsted been very good in this game in series so far, farming that EMP as fast as he needs. If it can be hacked, he'll give him a smack. Fire Strike coming in, nothing getting touched from that one there. Ultimates are coming back in, though.
Meteor Strike coming down.
One going down from the Meteor Strike, though. A lot of ultimates to counter each team, though. Cryptic being going down right off the bat. Two coming in from Mix Ready, though. This could be very big, but a beat coming in from Ike. Players going down on both sides. Slowly but surely. I think this may be Dracarys losing this part, though, as they're able to stabilize with Team Silence once again. Nothing from the Doomfist ult. Ike going down to the bombs, though. And this is going to be Dracarys capturing. What did you think of that push there? What do you think they did right for that part, Kev?
It just looks like they were able to pressure them enough, and I thought I honestly don't know, to be quite honest. I'm focusing more on the camera work.
So 206 is what they got on.
Versus 315 is the original.
Yes. Wait, why did they back? I guess they're giving that game to Silence. Sorry, chat. We're having technical difficulties that even we don't know how to deal with in this right now.
I mean...
Cryptic, you're making this so difficult, dude. You don't want to give a forfeit win to any team. You know what I mean?
They should be going to a new round, but there's no advantage.
Yeah. Well, why you... Yeah. Just, what is this?
Yeah, this is a bit of a disaster.
This is beyond NA. This is like Australia level of weird. This is down under. You got the 1-bit cheer. Yikes.
I know. It's lovely. So I believe what they're doing is they're letting the clock tick down.
I believe they are. So prepare for some riveting standing, chat. I mean, they could have done that as well with the same lobby from the side there. I mean, they didn't have to exit that.
Well, at this point now it goes back to 0-0 on the board, and if they can just modify the time, then they basically are where they were.
And I believe they are going until 3:15. That's when the next attack shall begin. Riveting action we are getting here.
Yeah, I know, it is lovely.
If this isn't the most Antarctica productions I have ever seen, this goes beyond NA. This goes beyond Brazil, SA. This is, I think, Satan production?
And
we
here
are going
they
to begin
come.
the attack coming in. Hey, what's up, Bethcon? The SR of these teams is 2450, but ranging from anywhere from Masters to Silver. And we are getting the attacks coming in right now at the moment. Cryptic Force with the charge. He
just got clipped.
Oh, and picks coming in from Team Dracarys. They're going to be able to hold these parts right here. Slowly but surely, they are able to stabilize here on this first point. Orsted just in the back there trying to farm, look for whatever he can find.
Silence regrouping right now.
Yep. They are going to be having a nice little pincer maneuver here coming in. Doomfist all coming out though.
Strike coming down. Nothing.
Nothing coming from it though. Huge shatter coming in from Cryptic Force, but a counter one from Mimsy! And it looks like both teams are
hammer on hammer violence.
Orsted with another EMP. And Dracarys able to stabilize. They have lost a lot of players though, and the respawns are much closer for this team.
Orsted in the backline being sneaky as always.
And slowly but surely, Team Silence is moving again for their next push. They're
Orsted picking up to Mojo.
And already they're going to be short-handed in this attack here, but David Kong going down as well. Oh, Stories with huge picks.
Still not able to capitalize.
From the look of it, it's 40 seconds down to the wire here. Will Team Silence be able to come back and get these points right here?
They have one more push left in them, so let's see what they do.
Trying to get a regroup. They're looking for something. 20 seconds on the clock. Can they make magic here happen with just a shatter and a EMP?
Big shatter taking down Cryptic if they can get him.
Oh, and the ultimate's coming in there, but a little bit staggered. But it doesn't matter. Two picks coming out from Team Silence here.
Cryptic taking down Ike.
But quickly going down as well, too. Mimsy almost over the edge. Push me to the edge.
Silence
All of
able
Team
to
Dracarys
claim.
is dead. And it looks like they are going to be able to succeed with this push here in overtime.
They're pushing right in. That's what it looks like.
And a huge amount of picks coming in. The tire going down as well. Velzen managing to pick off Cryptic. It looks like this could be potentially Team Silence snowballing this point here. Though they are getting picked back themselves, and these respawns from these 2 CP rounds are very, very tricky.
I don't think Silence is going to be able to capitalize here. I think they're going to have to regroup.
I don't think so either. It was a little bit too soon to speak. Slowly but surely, Mimsy leading the charge for his team to come in here. Getting hacked, and the EMP coming out. Oh, but... Oh, and this just looks like it is going to be disastrous for their team. Picks coming in from Team Dracarys, though. They're able to hold off. Orsted just sneakily dancing around the backline there. Just trying to position himself to look for whatever he can find.
If he can get one of the supports picked off, that could change the balance.
It looks like a classic 6 CP game, though, guys. Orsted quickly getting out there, though.
Not able to take out Tomojo.
Velzen switching over to the Pharah, though, so he can rain justice from above. Gaining that ultimate very quickly, considering the switch. Mimsy going down, though. Ike trying to get a res, but
Ike getting picked off.
He's gonna get picked off.
And again, retreating out.
Dracarys able to stabilize. Slowly moving out. Slowly, the ultimates coming in from both teams are going to be very crucial. 4 on the side of Dracarys, but another 5 for Team Silent. Can they make magic happen with that EMP once again?
All they have to... Well, they just got Justice, so... if they can get them grouped up or shattered, they could have this. But it's going to take quite a bit of coordination. Nope. And it was a little...
1 coming down from the ultimate. 2, 3. Oh, but Mercy going down. And it looks like this is only a matter of time. Mix Ready coming in with the ultimate there just to try and put some pressure on. Maybe keep his team healed as they fight through it. Tim with the Transcendence.
Tim, buying time.
But Dracarys able to stabilize.
Rallying.
David Kong almost with another Coalescence, though. Will they be able to touch? And no, they won't. And it is going to be Dracarys holding off.
A little bit of mistiming on those ultimates used when when Silence was coming into the point there. EMP or Shatter went off before the EMP, and I think if that was timed a little better, they would have had a far better result. But
100%. 100%. They were not able to capitalize on that too. I would have let in with the EMP in order to break Cryptic's shield, because Cryptic is very good when it comes to the timing of those shatters.
Oh, I think that was the intent. I just think the communication was just slightly off. Yes. And now we have to play another waiting game here.
Yep.
And then we're back to even. Even Steven after 206. The clock hits 206. It's anybody's match at that point. Well, based off these comp rules, I guess.
Most certainly. So, since we have a little bit of a downtime, why don't we talk more about Tranquility? What's been your favorite parts of the season so far? As you being a captain.
Me being a captain, I'm really happy, not from my own team standpoint, but from the league standpoint in terms of just seeing how well everybody's improved. Across the board, really. You know, you look at each team and you can see the improvement in each and every player. Now you do have people like Orsted and Snowfeet who had meteoric rises, and that's awesome as well. But you can just see, I'd say on average, most players are getting up to about 300 to 500 points.
SR increase?
SR increase over the course of the season, and that's amazing.
They're also learning the valuable skills, too, of competing with a team and also talking about it. A little bit of a dance party coming in from this attacking end, though, or from this defending end. The Moira with the spectacular move.
And I think
definitely.
That's what makes the difference, in my opinion, is the coordination and communication. And you can have all the skills in the world, but it's a team game. If you're not playing as a team player, you know, it really shows. And maybe that's, you know, what's holding some people back. But I've been really happy with how the entire first season played out.
I salute you.
Oh, most certainly. No, it's been an incredible season, even for myself too, gaining a solid amount, as well as Team Solo Cup. Havoc too, a lot of players coming out and gaining huge SR pools. I believe Shash is another big one, as well as Courage.
Well, actually,
shout out to you boy in the chat.
Interesting little tidbit here. Team Silence, when they were admitted into the league and their roster was locked in, they actually had the lowest SR of any team in the league.
Really?
And then once the actual first matches started, they were the highest. When I did the recalculation of the SRs right before our first matches. So just in that amount of time, the improvement that those guys made, on average, was immense. And you can see it in their team play. You can see it in where they're at right now. They're playing in the semifinals. So
that's awesome.
Kudos to them. And here we go.
And we are back in this action as the attack comes out. Apologies for the wait. The NA quality is most certainly here, but we are going to be leading in. Cryptic slowly but surely coming in, leading his team through the charge. Slowly moving up. O-Story is getting hacked, though, I believe. Twin charge is coming out, nothing being gained from it at the moment. Gordy Mac with a shatter, but nothing happening.
Nothing coming from it.
Oh, but the shatter glitch coming in from Cryptic.
Oh, and here comes some Dragon Strike action with nothing coming from it.
A lot of ultimates being used so far on each side, but it looks like it is going to be Dracarys coming out on top.
Solid push by Dracarys. Let's see if they're able to capitalize. They only have to capture 1 point, so I wouldn't be surprised if they just rush in and try and catch them on their heels.
Oh, most certainly. Already the ham in the first one there. But Brigetti Spaghetti coming in fierce.
Cryptic out of position. This could be a big pick for Silence if they can get him.
Ultimate coming in from Mimsy, though, as he gens it out, and Cryptic going down right off the bat.
And they're going to force Dracarys to retreat back.
Oh, Stories is sorry about that one, as he gave a solid amount of alt charge to the opposing
Silence
team.
is going to have to keep the pressure coming, because remember, it's only 1 point. They got to capture that one tick, and then it's over, so...
Pressure is on. Will they be able to draw this out? Will this
Oh,
be...
and look at this. Orsid not able to capitalize.
That EMP, but he did farm that EMP up. As
That's
they have
true. That's
four
going to be
ultimates,
an excellent defensive tool.
especially to Dracarys' 6 that they have on the board right here. Oh, but he doesn't get the Zenyatta. The Zenyatta is able to get off the Transcendence,
And that was a clutch Transcendence. Oh, and that's gonna hurt.
Face Jam coming in.
And Dracarys takes it.
Dracarys getting this first map. Big plays coming in. And yes, it is a feels good, man. I could tell. A few players like that on your team as well for Havoc as well, Courage. But definitely, definitely a lot of people in the league have had the growth. Isn't that right, Cav?
Absolutely. And, you know, that's what this league is kind of all about. It was originally created as a league to take away the toxicity from comp and just, you know, the majority of the people that I play with that are in the lower ranks find comp to be extremely toxic, and it was a huge problem with Overwatch, and Jeff has addressed it. And, you know, that's kind of what the basis for the league was, and I hope we've achieved that. So,
well, I mean, we're here in these playoffs right now, and we are definitely achieving a lot of things right now. Stories will be told, people will move on, but these are beautiful map with a lot of history. I mean, especially Cav, for yourself too, as someone who played a lot of Warcraft.
Oh
you
yes,
definitely recognize a lot of the icons on this map here.
Being a longtime Blizzard fan, Blizzard fanboy, if you will. Yes, there's
BlizzCon attendee as well too.
Oh yes, 2015, and we're going back in 2020. So book your hotels today.
We are slowly but surely going to be making this game come out here as it goes on. Red team in the Hearthstone Tavern. That's going to be Team Silence in the red. And then we're going to have that defending with Team Dracarys here in the back there.
If only we were able to assign colors to teams. Wouldn't that be a lovely day?
Soon we will, with the new update that's coming in.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you can change it with the colorblind settings.
Oh.
So it's going to make actually spectating even more impactful when it comes to that.
Oh, that's great.
This map needs to be created IRL for BlizzCon. That would be dope.
I don't think it's in the budget.
Definitely not in the budget, but I mean, you can only dream. And we are going to begin this attack to the same composition, once again coming out from Team Silence, except this time switching it from the Lucio to the Zenyatta. Whereas the low sustain composition coming in from Team Dracarys, where they're running the triple support. And we're going to begin this attack. They're running the treehouse comp defense, Team Dracarys, but they're
looks like they're going upstairs to the flight to Duskwood.
Dracarys already rotating. Orsted already in the backline, though.
And they're going to be coming downstairs, it looks like. Oh, they're coming the far way around.
Ryan already getting hacked, though. That's going to be a lot of damage coming in from Team Silence here.
Oh, Timbo just getting squished.
Flippity floppity, get off my property as Team Silence is just taking over this point right here very quickly. Big anti coming in from Team Silence there. Shady Soul trying to put some pressure on.
Not able to. Down. Getting picked off.
And that is a quick roll with a 5 minutes, 20 seconds coming in from Team Silence on this point here. They got to get that payload out. And fortunately enough, Team Dracarys will have majority of their team have the close spawn.
See if Orsa can be sneaky and get somebody picked off.
Big Shatter
Big
coming
Shatter
in
with
at
a
the moment.
grab. Mimsy gonna go and try and clean up.
Cryptic going down. Tim in the back, he's getting a whole fistful of Russian as she takes him out. And the team kill. Fortunately enough, they were all killed so fast that they'll be able to regroup right off the bat here. But it could be a little bit of a snowball coming in as well, too. Shady Soul on the Tracer.
Ooh. Belzen picked off by that bomb.
Shady Soul picking off X-Rush, though. Their backline has already been halved. But a lot of ultimates on this Team Silence side.
Shady
They don't have
down.
to commit to anything.
Silence looking to get a bit of a regroup here.
And it is going to be this slow push once again. They're getting a little bit of a soft regroup in here as Orsted's trying to get out, and he does. Let's get a look at Mimsy here. He's putting a lot of pressure so far in on this this team at the moment. Big Transcendence coming in. Oh, but a bigger Shatter coming in, too.
Always having to contend with that Transcendence. But it looks like they're going to be able to...
Orsted picking off, too, though, in the back line, as that's going to be...
And it looks like they're going to take this point. Yep.
Definitely big things coming in from Team Silence here. They have 4 minutes on the clock in order to get it around that bend. But these two bends that they have here are always a difficult time for any team that we have.
And this point is going into the world of Diablo!
Oh, so this is what the map is based on.
When I was a boy, we used to call science magic!
Oh, big bomb coming in from Impulse. Nothing
Mimsy
coming in.
with a nice shield.
Very close. Oh, the big grab. Counter Shatter. Rhyme being taken out. A lot of damage coming in on Impulse as he's getting taken out. Oh, that's 3 coming in. Orsted going down.
Are they able to clean this up?
Back.
This payload's still moving.
Slow and steady. Recall being used by the Tracer.
Shady not able to stop the progress. Got a bomb.
Big bomb coming in from Shady, though.
It's a big Shatter, but...
There. And slowly but surely, Dracarys is going to stabilize on this point here. Only the Diva, Baby Diva, and the Brigetti.
Dracarys lucky that Impulse stayed where he was because that payload could have easily been pushed in by that opposing Diva.
Oh yeah, no, a very big C9 could have happened, but Z9 did not. Mimsy leading the charge, if we could get a look at him as he's pushing in. Mimsy leading the Vanguard at the moment.
We have a Nano coming.
Big hack coming in from their team at the moment. Oh, one going down, Cryptic.
Ooh. Missed opportunity by Mimsy there.
Oh, most certainly, but a lot of damage coming in from Dracarys. Impulse with the bomb. Will he get anything? Nothing from the bomb. Shatter coming in
big
from Cryptic,
Shatter, but I
though.
don't know if they're going to be able to capitalize off that.
No, there was no regroup from the team in order to put the pressure on.
Oh, I think this could be enough to get them to the end. Shady buying time on that Mei.
But it doesn't matter because it is going to be Team Silence capturing this point. And 1 minute coming in. 1 minute 23 coming in. Silence. Their attack. That is a lot of time on this map, especially when you consider how far the distance is and how close the spawns are.
Absolutely. They're going to have to come in guns blazing.
Most certainly, though. Now it is going to be Team Dracarys' attack, though. I wonder what they're going to be pulling out. Will it be a dive composition? Would it be...
Goatsies?
More goats? Goatsy? Hit him with a yeet? We don't know. We can only find out next time. The attacking side here.
Looks like a pretty standard 2-2-2 comp.
Very much so. Mix Ready being very steady on his Ana as well, too, so far in the series. Been liking that a lot. Able to keep up. He's been able to keep up a lot of sustain for his team. Especially with a very aggressive tank line with Cryptic Force and Impulse. Nightbot 1v1 me. Yeah, dude, Nightbot just...
I know.
To take everything off.
Nightbot, what a jerk. I'll look to change that at halftime.
Yeah. And we are beginning this next attack here. The dive composition coming out from Team Dracarys. But they are going to be running the Reaper on attack with the Sombra. A lot of short-range damage. Good burst.
Orsted
just positioning himself, looking for some kind of angle here in the back.
Just gotta be careful about that Reaper, but Ana looks to be exposed.
Oh, a very big hack coming in as that main healer.
But Reaper comes back to protect his Ana. Stand by your Ana.
Slowly but surely, Team Dracarys here pushing up from their attack. Cryptic dives in. He's putting the pressure on that line. Mimsy getting out, though. A lot of damage coming in from Reaper, though. Oh, Story is certainly melting some people. Mimsy getting slept, though.
Looks like Silence is going to be able to hold this one. Cryptic, I think that was a mistake. Oh, but he's able to get away.
He is able to make it out with the skin of his teeth as he is slowly but surely being healed up by his Zenyatta. A lot of ultimate charge coming in, though, with Cryptic's aggressive play for both teams. His support line always able to generate their ultimates, but other team also able to generate theirs, as it's going to be potentially 5 coming online very soon for Team Silence.
I'm not really sure which way they're planning on going here.
I think they're still deciding it themselves at the moment, too. Cryptic, though, dives in. Forces them away from the point. Tim with the aggressive transcendence in order to force
nobody
away.
On the point, Mimsy in bad position gets taken out. And not able to capitalize on that grab.
But it looks like it is only a matter of time because Dracarys is going to be able to hold this one back. But they did not capture it fast enough. So a lot of the close spawns are going to be coming in from this Team Silence as they have all 6 members coming up.
And only 4 minutes to get to the next point.
Team Dracarys is going to be able to hold
quite a bit of time, but
very, very deep.
Let's see.
Oh, Cryptic getting hacked! And just melted. And just a lot of picks coming in as they are able to hold this very, very deep. Very deep here. Too deep for you. Impulse just committing Sudoku just to make it out in time. An interesting hold, too. They are going to be holding them right pretty much near the capture point for the first point here, Cav.
Yeah, where's your spawn? Right there? I don't care. That's fine.
No. Just a whole lot of damage coming in.
They can play smart, and they can keep them on their heels.
Velzen sneaking to the side with the Doomfist.
Oh, but misses his charge.
Gets out of there very quickly. Reaper going down, and the EMP coming in from
they
Shady
split
Soul.
them, so Cryptic getting drained, but able to stay alive.
He's not able to capitalize on that big EMP though. And
but here comes the silence.
Dracarys just getting that full selfless spawn trap here. Selfless being the team that Defran was on back in the day. Oh, Orsted going down though. The big hack coming in from Shady Soul to cut off his retreat, making Sombra just a very...
Cryptic being aggressive.
Oh, and the Sleep Dart coming in from Mix Ready, getting the huge Doomfist as he's transitioning back to his team.
Let's watch... oh, here they come!
Huge
shatter! Are they... Oh, Tim! Tim in his trance.
Will Osiris be able to get anything with the ultimate? No, it does not look like he will. And they have already shaved 2 minutes off this attack by holding them at their spawn.
Silence is holding them excellently.
Team Dracarys here needs to get a good regroup in and initiate a good push. Otherwise, they are going to be having no time in order to push it to that third point. Story is switching over to the Hanzo now. Shady Soul still committing to the Sombra because he almost has that EMP. Velzen taking out Shady Soul in the backline, as they are going to be split already. Tim getting Velzen, though. They are down to 4, or 5 for Team Silence here at this aggressive hold. They are slowly but surely moving back at the moment.
This is normally when Silence pushes back right here, but I don't think they're going to have that opportunity this time.
Big bomb coming in, and 3! Another Impulse bomb coming in!
And that will... That's probably going to give them enough to get to the next point, but...
And very much so. 40 seconds on the clock, though. They did lose a minute 20, or 2 minutes 20 seconds from their attacking push that they had.
Silence is able to regroup and rally. They might be able to stop him, but...
Well, when you hold them so far deep...
They have 4 ults, almost 5. 5 ults now.
Oh my, the Shatter coming in. Nothing getting it from, though. Oh, and Velzen taking out Mix Ready in the backline with the Doomfist ult.
Oh, it looks like Silence is gonna be able to hold this.
5 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and it is going to be Team Silence winning this second game here. 1.5 to 0.5 here on this scoreboard. 1 tie, 1 win. A whole lot of series left, though.
Four wins takes it, so even if they do win the next 2 maps, they're still going to have to play that 5th map.
We still could potentially get a Game 7, though.
Yes, absolutely.
If they tie Hanamura, this could be going to a Game 7. 2 control maps. Just a huge defense coming in from Team Silence, though, as they are able to just really hold Karis at their spawn. No movement coming in for that time is just gonna shred your attack.
See some more Sombra.
Oh, especially from Orsted, too. He has been very big on those EMPs and hacks that his teams needed to make pushes and shut down enemy pushes.
as expected. Sombra from Orsted.
Yep. We can only dream of the attack Torb, though. Not for another couple weeks or so till the Torb rework comes out.
Do you think we're going to see a pirate ship coming out at any point?
I mean, it's always potential.
You usually see that coming out of Junkertown.
Yeah, no, definitely Junkertown. You could potentially see it if we get these map here to overtime. A lot of teams, especially when they only have the 1 minute on the clock, they want to get that most push as possible. They will run that Bastion. Even the Torb.
Yep.
Oh, and we are going to be getting triple DPS coming out potentially from Team Silence. Full dive. Or a mixed dive coming in.
When you look at that, look at Team Silence right now, but...
Yeah, a little bit of a meme comp right now. They're
playing games. That's what they're doing.
But the dive composition, the dive defense coming in from Team Dracarys, though, very good, especially on this first 2 points. Mimsy going to be setting up here on the payload.
Yep, taking a point. Oh, Story's a bit out of position.
Oh, Velzen picking him off right off the bat there.
They're just moseying on this payload.
Emperor's quickly coming to defend his Winston. All over the side. Dimitri going down right off the bat, but so does Impulse losing mech.
Mimsy's just riding the surfboard.
Quickly being moved through there.
Story's running into a pack of 3. Fast.
When you're dealing with that Sombra in the back and you forget that the payload is there, Cryptic, will you be able to touch? No!
The payload basically went uncontested.
It is going to be the C9 coming in from Dracarys, as they don't realize that that push is coming in. 5 minutes, 20 seconds coming in on the clock. And that is a very fast time for first point. A very fast time.
They're going to have to play the contest if they want to keep this match, but by the looks of it, they need to regroup and start over and stop paying attention to that Sombra when they can.
Most certainly. Stories, though, managing to pick up Orsted, and now it looks like they're going to be controlling them here at Bend. Big ultimate coming in from Velzen. Nothing got. Genji Blade coming
going
in,
down.
2 going down.
Dracarys decisively
3 going down. A very big blade for Stories. His team crucially needed that here to defend. Isn't that right, Cav?
Absolutely. That was a big win for them, so let's see if they're able to keep that momentum going.
They did force out a lot of ultimates from Team Silence, too, as they used 4 on that push.
I think, yeah, jeez. I mean, and look at the ult economy of Dracarys right now. Look at 4 ults with a 5th potentially coming very soon.
Yeah, but when you have so much time on the clock, 2 going down, though, it doesn't matter. No ults, no worry. As Silence is moving it.
Silence is moving the ball.
Deep. Mix Ready using the ultimate just trying to contest, but when you have a Sombra and just a team that's melting you that quickly, it doesn't matter. And that is Gibraltar's second point already for Team Silence. Orsted going down, though. And just pick after pick for Team Silence.
Out of position, Cryptic. And, oh, no, Mick's not able to get that res off. They're just moseying this payload. Other than that one stop, they have not stopped. They have just been moving this payload with little to no resistance.
They certainly are not living up to their name. They are not being silent. They are loud and proud with their control over this map so far. Big bomb coming in.
Bomb. Mimsy not able to turn around.
That EMP coming in off the last second, able to just hold it in the back there. Huge bombs.
And that's what Team Dracarys needed there.
There's one thing definitely can be said. Impulse has been very big on his bombs today when he's been needed to play his diva.
Gonna pick off that Genji. It looks like it. Yes, Genji's down. Stories going down.
Story's a little bit too deep at that moment there. Slowly but surely, they're being moved in.
And
3 minutes 50 on the clock.
Mix ready, just able to sit there and keep that payload from going in.
Yeah, but the AKM blade coming in from
gets
both
absolutely
stories,
demolished. Tomojo trying to buy time. And I think it will be...
And stunned out of the ultimate. And that is going to be...
Not enough.
Team Silence with a blisteringly fast push on this map here. 3:30 coming in on the clock. That is an incredibly fast time, especially a very heavy-oriented map like Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Let's see what Dracarys' response will be.
Will there be any cheese? Will there be any push? Only
Interesting. I don't know. Maybe. I mean, potentially you have to throw something that they're not going to be... throw a wrench in the gears, so to speak. See if
most certainly.
Something that they're not going to be expecting. So let's see what they come up with.
Especially with a slow composition like that they have with Team Silence over here. They're running the Orisa Hog, normally just defensive composition that you'll see on like high points like Treehouse and things like that. But they're running it for attack, and they made it very far in attack. But it looks like there's going to be the Orisa Hog composition once again coming. This time they're going to be running Rush on the Brigetti, and then Ike on the Moira here. Whereas potentially there's a double sniper composition coming in from Team Dracarys here at the moment with the Widow McCree. The McCree being the hard counter to Orsted. Incredibly high mobility Sombra. And the O-Story is just trying to get some picks there, seeing what he can get beyond the shield. Moments away from the action, here we begin. Orsted just waiting on the side there.
Oh, Orsted able to escape though.
The very big sleep dart there. Though he's able to escape, as you're saying as well too. O-Story's picking off Velzen in the back.
Dracarys able to move the payload quite well so far. But
let's get a look at O-Stories here at the moment. He is definitely able to put a lot of pressure for his team. Though he's getting hacked in the back. Quickly goes down though. And now the fight just continuing here on the payload, as Team Silence is just able to fend them off for the moment.
And they're just slowly picking them off one by one.
Shady Soul trying to get a read.
No,
he's gonna get picked off by the Hanzo in the back there.
Should have ran into the sunset.
What a pretty map, the Gibraltar. Winston's homeland. Dimitri over on the side, looking to get a little bit of push on his ult. Quickly go back to his team to scout. And just Orsted and his Sombra, very dangerous in that backline, forcing the entirety of Team Dracarys to just look at him. Team Dracarys getting split off, but O-Story's finding Ike. Dimitri taking out Shady Soul, though. No payload push is being made, though, as it is slowly going back. Imper's taking out Velzen.
I don't even think Dracarys knows that the payload is that far back.
Yeah. Dracarys not seeming to
they want to win this.
Attention to it. They're trying to deal with the team in the
team fight, right?
Here.
So yeah.
Oh, Stories, you've got to make some payload push. The Tracer coming in now from Team Dracarys, though, as they're switching over.
They're in control, but they
faster.
could have had that payload almost at the gate by now.
And it is going to be a very fast time for Team Silence here to come back in order to recontest as well, too.
And they're going to be able to contest here, so... Are they going to come through, or are they going to forfeit the point? Let's see.
Orsted with the EMP, he's waiting for his team to come back in there.
And there he goes.
They are making that push. Big ultimate coming in from Velzen. Will anything go down? No, it doesn't seem like it at the moment. Just the Diva mech. Mix already throwing everything he can at their team. Dimitri going down, and it is going to be Team Dracarys capturing this point here. 3 minutes on the clock, but they need to be able to push very fast in order to match that time.
Yep, they're going to have to just steamroll through, and to be honest, I think they're going to have a bit of a hard time, so let's see.
Especially with the triple tank composition that Team Silence here has been running for majority of the series. Payload slowly closing the bend. Orsted, oh, 2 picks coming in from Team Dracarys here. These could be the momentum that they need.
Again, oh, there you go.
3 coming in, 4.
Getting on the payload.
This is very disastrous for Team Silence here.
Now with the eyes.
He's got his eyes on the prize. They're trying to push this as fast as possible.
A little bit more Lebensraum coming.
A lot of battle on the side there. Empress managing to take out Ike in the back. Cryptic then diving over on Orsted, giving him a little bit of a Goomba smash. Cryptic here just trying to find his angle towards the side. The dive coming in. Velzen going down, though. Tim going down in a counter response, though, from Mimsy. But Trey is just going left and right. But Dracarys edging it out at the moment. And the bomb coming in from Inverse. Cryptic just trying to force whoever he can back. Was the Hanzo alt Eden at the moment? They're able to make the recontest. Velzen switching over to the Mage, just buying whatever time he can.
Let's see what contests they can come up with here.
Orsted switching over to the Tracer, though. His bread and butter character. Main tank going down. Oh, Stories with 2, though. As he's uncontested in that top part. Oh, Stories with 3.
Dimitri able to pick up the Tracer.
Big shatter coming in, though, from Mimsy here.
Yep. Nothing but a time buy there, though.
Nope. Team Silence able to shed a lot of the time off, though. But it looks like it's only a matter of time as Team Silence here is able to eventually rehold and contest it. Shady Soul picking off Orsted, though, in the process. That's going to be a little bit of a stagger, especially with these respawns coming in.
Hiding in the corner.
Waiting with that May ult. This could be very, very big for them. They're switching it up to the double dive, double sniper composition here for the moment, though, with Team Dracarys. It's going to be a little bit of an interesting one, but they're going to be able to...
There goes Cryptic. Watch them all follow.
Oh, and he eats it! Empress eats the crucial ult that they needed! Empress
Big
coming out with the Diva Bomb. Nothing, though. The Velzen manages to block it. Same with Mimsy. Dimitri being forced off.
This could go either way.
All the marbles now. They're split off from the side there. And it looks like it's only a matter of time.
Dracarys.
Able to capture it. 42 seconds left, but they have a lot less time to make that push compared to Team Silence here. Team Dracarys only going to have the 1 minute in order to get the push versus Team Silence's.
3 minutes and 50 seconds.
That was a fast push.
That was light speed, and I think that could be the deciding factor right here. So,
will Team Karras here be running cheese? Will they be doing something in order to just get that payload as fast as they can?
Potentially.
It looks like we're going to be seeing the pirate ship coming in at the moment here. And yes, the 0.5 does represent a tie here on the scoreboard. The first match was ruled a tie because of host error. So 0.5 to 5. Or 1.5 to 5.
1.5 to 5. Or 0.5, rather.
And an interesting push here. Team Silence is going to be holding at that bottom there. Slowly but surely, the Bastion. They don't see anything yet.
Oh, and here they come.
Huge.
And that Bastion got melted.
Tank composition there. Yes. Just pick after pick. Belzen getting 3. Orsted managing to find Mix as well, too. That Bastion getting forced off. And they are automatically going to have to swap. They are not going to be able to hold that.
They only have 15 seconds left, so... whatever they're going to do, they need to do it quick.
Five seconds left. If they don't force it now, they're going to have to hold that very deep. Mix ready switching over to the Pharah, though. Hopefully try and put some pressure on that team.
Oh, Cryptic with a... I'm going to say yes.
They're off the payload. They need to get back there. Oh, and they managed to get back just in the nick of time. Big shatter coming in from Lindsay, though. EMP. A lot of ultimates being thrown at this. If they don't capitalize at the moment, but it looks like they are, and
Silence
it is going to
capitalize.
be... Yes. We have Silence capturing and holding that part right there. Hey, what's up, Pineapple? Nice to see you again. And Solitary Bird, what up? It's your boy. The Zuby in the cut. We got that, we got the buttery voice gang, Cav and I. The Canadian duo. The Thunder from the North. Coming here with the commentating. A very, very aggressive hold, though, coming in from Team Silence, though, Cav.
Yep, when they popped out, they basically melted Dracarys. And that's all it really took. It was the one big push, and then they were on their heels, and they just couldn't recover.
Hey, I'm always Dan's game.
And it looks like they're just going to come in with some brute force on Silence's side.
Just a lot of melting. A lot of damage here. Oh, but Cryptic managing to get the pin there.
Cryptic sending that Bastion to South America.
But it doesn't matter. It looks like Team Silence here, it's just only a matter of time as they're getting a lot of push very fast.
Yep, if all they have to do is keep them occupied.
Cryptic manages to get there the last second in order to get there. But
Cryptic charges through.
The Bastion spray.
And that's all it's going to take.
And that is going to be Team Silence here, up 2 wins. Or 2.5 to Dracarys' 5. Cryptic Force getting the play of the game here with the sheer damage coming in, though. Wasn't enough, though. That huge time bank the team Silence had was just very, very big deciding factor for these pushes here.
Yeah, absolutely. That was light speed. Can't deny that. They were just able to push that payload with such ease.
But still a lot of game here. Still a lot of game here. We will be commencing a 10-minute break, though, at the moment.
Made immense progress. And, you know, some people shifted down, but for the most part, people were increasing. I'd say between 150 and, 200 points, I'd say was the average. You'd see some people go the other way about that, like 100, 150. But there were some people, it's like, oh, 600 points. Like, oh, and yeah, like, that's just great progress, and I want to see more of that
certainly.
come Season 2.
One special shout-out as well to Orsted here on Team Silence, going from about mid-plat all the way to low-map.
Yeah, Orsted has been working his butt off to get that rank, and power to him. Same with Snowfeet, has also been working really hard. Kudos to those guys, I have nothing but respect for them. And I'm not really ready to announce anything yet for Season 2 in terms of grandfathered players, but it's something I'm really thinking about, and I want to make sure that we can keep the league fair, but I'm going to try and include as many people as possible
of course,
for Season 2.
But we are going to be getting right back in the action here as these teams are about to come out. The Tracer Reaper composition coming in from Team Dracarys versus the Doomfist and Sombra comp coming in from Team Silence here. Both teams already moving towards point. Velzen quickly having to get out. Shady Soul in the backline, though. He's just trying to find something towards it. Nothing being got yet.
Nope.
Velzen taking out.
Velzen going down.
Slowly but surely, but they need to get on this point. They're being forced off, muscled off with only the 5. Orsted taking out Dwark, though. They have to have the big contest. Shady Soul
Silence
taking
picking
out.
it up.
Or Shady Soul been taking out, and yes, Silence is going to be capping this point here first.
But if the point is
And
left
just a pick
uncontested,
after pick.
so Mix ready, getting on point. Silence quickly answers that.
Yep. Slowly but surely, they are able to definitely muscle their way back on that point. But, when you have that firm grasp, especially here on Temple, it's a very, very hard part. And by Temple, I mean Shrine. Velzen, though, positioning himself in that back there.
Velzen and Orsted.
Oh, and the huge EMP coming out. Mimsy with the shatter. More going down. 3 going down.
Cryptic's Nano not able to save him.
And slowly but surely, this
Silence decisively wins that fight.
50% so far coming in for the capture point. Team Dracarys really needs to move in here. Huge sub hype, by the way, too. Shout out to your boy Arise. Another person who's gained a lot of SR in this league.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for the sub, by the way. Much appreciated. And it looks like they're coming upstairs. Velzen.
Velzen slowly but surely.
And here he comes.
Taking out Mix Ready, though. Space Jam coming in, but nothing being got. Velzen going down, though.
Dimtree asleep on the job. Death Blossom not able to capitalize.
Death Blossom becoming a Death Possum, but just pick after pick. This is a lot of trades here as they're getting
And we're at 99%, so...
Mimsy with the huge shatters, though. Emperor's trying to get something on the bomb.
Mimsy there able to answer.
Shady Soul coming back with the counter EMP, but not much is going to be got with it when you don't have enough backup. Cryptic Force all by himself.
And they're not going to be able to...
Time.
Oh! Lucio here to contest. Maybe...
Bounce rock roll.
Nope.
And no, that is going to be the first map here on Nepal going to Team Silence. And Solitary Bird, if you can't be funny, you can at least be punny.
Now we got Shrine.
And we are about to begin this next part here. Vel's and rocking the Mei, and then Orsted is going to be on that Reaper. This is going to be a very, very, very brawly comp.
Brute force, especially with the Brigitte as well.
No, for these maps too, Brigitte, especially on these parts here, are very, very, very strong. One of the best 1v1 characters, but Cryptic Force managing to win.
But now Cryptic's out of position and goes down himself. Shady down as well, but Dracarys able to cap that point.
Yeah, Dracarys able to cap that point, but they are also short on numbers, so maybe the delay, unless they can get the spawns coming back in very fast.
It is a 4v4, so...
Mimsy almost to the shatter. Velzen coming into the back, though. They may not see that Mei, but the picks coming in. Velzen getting 2 with the Mei alternate fire. Huge!
Silence takes it back.
20 points gained for...
not a lot of meat
here
for Dracarys, but enough. 21%.
Orsted switching over, teleporting up top. He's waiting for this team to make their push so he can be flanking that backline, putting a lot of...
Forced it up there being very, very sneaky, as usual.
Orsted with
and
the ultimate
picking
off 2!
Both support teams! Or support... the support
as
team.
well, just nothing there. The special teams. Orsted taking his time, switching over, but... Oh, Impulse ready for him. Reaper no cooldowns is a very, very, very easy target. Forcing their way back on the point. Mei ultimate coming in. Dwarf coming in. That is definitely going to be Team Dracarys picking this point up, though.
That was a big play. Good teamwork.
Orsted, please! They're already dead! They have families! And it's going to be Dracarys making an aggressive push to try and hold them.
Being very aggressive. What do you think of that?
Being very aggressive, but they end up going the opposite way. It could be a very big C9, but they decide to rotate at the moment. They don't know that the Mei is in the corner there. Oh no, the Reaper's in the corner. Dwark putting a lot of flanking
double
pressure
Mei
in the back.
walls.
Velzen taking out though. 2
big
going
shatter.
down.
Mimsy able to take 2 out.
And quickly, Team Silence just pushes back.
Again, another Impulse Orsted meeting.
Impulse, very, very crucial to getting him off that flank. And they're going to be making that top push from the left doors over there in the back. Cryptic slowly leading the charge. Orsted on the flank. Once again.
Last 10% here. Oh,
Orsted getting walled
denied.
off by his own teammate. But the picks just come in. And when you're fighting a 99%...
Here comes a Mei.
And then a Mei ult calls in. It's going to be a tough one. And it looks like it is going to be GG to that with one more game coming in. They critically need to win this. If they do not, it is going to be
could win.
Team Silence's win.
They could win or tie to take the series.
David Kong swinging that hammer, that mace, putting it to your face as fast as he could. And Orsted with the 30 kill participation. You still have one more game, guys. Chat talking a little bit of smack, but you know what? You never know what can happen. Dracarys has been a team that's had numerous reverse sweeps throughout the season. Being down a lot. Actually, a reverse sweep that they had against this team right here, Silent. And it looks like we are going to be having a double main healer Ryan Diva composition coming out from Team Dracarys, as they're going to be running the Mei and Widow. Still have to figure out what Team Silence is going to be running. I'd like to see the attack torb, but probably won't see the attack torb.
No, yeah, definitely a bit of a cheesiness.
Not till the rework.
Yeah, it could be interesting to see how that plays out. It's definitely interesting that his lava pit will hurt armored targets. So, definitely
Goats
like a Goats comp will have a problem with some Torb action, right? So,
but it looks like we are going to be seeing a Symmetra Bastion combo coming out from Team Silence here, as they're going to be looking to control that top left spot up there.
And here's... They are all going to be going up.
They are all going to be up top there. Cryptic Force going down, though. Oh, Story is managing to take out Velzen. That is a crucial pick, especially when you are dealing with a Bastion. But Orsted...
Shady in the back. Gordy gets isolated. Out of mech. Oh, Stories. I don't think it's... Nope, did not make it out alive. Mix Ready is last standing on point with Tomojo and Shady.
Bastion just positioned in that corner. It's a very dangerous target to deal with. Cryptic going down again, though. Your main tank is a hard life to keep up, especially when you have that level of Bastion.
That Bastion's gonna win them the point for sure.
Coming in with potentially 4 to 5 ultimates for this next push as well, too. But they will have the infosight. They will be able to see what is going on for their team.
And Mimsy charging in.
But it doesn't matter when your team already rushes the point.
Impulse out of position. And Orsa going down.
A lot of pick presence coming in from Team Silence, though.
Velzen coming in from the side. Oh, and... Mimsy going down.
Mac taking a sizable amount of damage, though. If he doesn't get healed up soon, this could get turned in the Dracarys' favor, and it looks like it is going to be that way.
Absolutely. Silence is going to have to regroup and come up with a new plan. Well, it could be the same plan, but let's see.
It looks like the plan is going to be Orsted back in the Sombra, like he's been for majority of the series here.
Yeah.
Biddies and titties, oh my god, there's a battle in chat. Both teams are going to be taking that top left spot up there, though.
That looks like
As
where
they're
the team
facing
battle's
off.
gonna happen.
Whoever gets high ground usually gets the win with this map here. That is for sure.
Velzen on the Doomfist coming in from behind. Picking off
Velzen
the
taking
Junkrat.
out O Stories. Cryptic all by himself. Oh, Cryptic managing to win the Rhine, or lose the Rhine battle. But they, Impulse just popping off there, preventing them from getting it further.
It's gonna
Orsted just, scouting
hanging out on
team
point.
here. They don't know he's there anymore with that infinite stealth. He doesn't contest it, but he can, make things stressful for the other team. He gets out of there quickly, though. Orsted just looking around. Shady Soul getting picked off by Gordy Mack, though. Both teams...
It's gonna be round 2 here. Mimsy
Cryptic going
able
down.
to.
Both Shatters being used. Oh, Story's taking out Gordy Mack, though.
Shatter, shatter, bomb, bomb.
Ultimate's just being thrown at this left and right, but with those respawns being so close as they are, Dracarys could definitely... Oh, Shady Soul managing to pick up the very nice bomb onto Velzen, and Dracarys is going to stabilize once again. 2CP has been their bread and butter so far in this series. Osted taking out Shady Soul, though. That could be a very big pick that they need in order to put some movement here, but with spawns being as close as they are... Oh, it looks like they're going to be going for a main attack once again. D.Va getting hacked very quickly. EMP coming out.
They're able to get these picks. Silence could have a good opportunity right here.
But it looks like Dracarys, once again, they are getting a lot more damage as they have those close respawns in order to contest. 2CP being a
D.Va.
very fickle game. Velzen with the ultimate already, taking out Tim. 2 going down. Velzen going down himself, though. Mix ready, holding
Orsted.
down that mouse too.
Not enough to take that point.
And once again, Dracarys stabilizing here. 2 minutes on the clock, but 5 ultimates coming in. And this is what I mean by Orsted. It's getting those EMPs fast. He already is 75% to the next one.
Mimsy walks in. Oh, there's Cryptic.
Cryptic already down, though. Mimsy whiffing the shatter, but the EMP, the bomb coming in. But these are the picks that Dracarys didn't want to give up.
There goes D.Va. Impulse down. Mix ready. Down.
Ultimate coming out, though. Nothing, though. Velzen picking off the tire. 1 tick already got.
Dragon Strike clearing out that spawn.
The Reinhardt down, though. Both Reinhardts down for both teams. The respawns are very crucial, though. But a lot of pick potential here. But it's only a matter of time until Dracarys is able to stabilize. Impulse going down at the moment, though. Mimsy
Yep.
already back.
Dracarys stabilized right there when Velzen went down. Oh, Cryptic. Could have... I don't think there's
His
enough there to
aggressive
take...
Ryan play that he's known for.
Yep. He was able to get out unscathed on that one.
And just that top left battle once again is commencing. Cryptic with
Big
a huge shatter.
Oh, but a massive tire, Dragon Strike. Jesus, there's so much going on right now.
We can't see so many colors, but it looks like that is enough for Dracarys to stabilize. One time, Orsted killed my entire team. It was awesome. I believe it. I believe it. Ike does car commercials in Japan.
Whenever you speak Japanese, you have to speak like you're lifting a house. I really want a burger for dinner!
Or, I am the kukuru. You know what? Yes, you do have to sound like you're lifting hardcore.
You don't have to do it if you're speaking Chinese, Korean, any of those. It's just Japanese. It's a cultural thing.
Yep. It's a spicy language. Just like German. German always sounds angry. Even if you're happy, you always sound angry. Look it up. Iron Cook? I'm 40% iron. Someone else here is a Futurama fan. Can appreciate that. And it looks like we are going to be having a dive attack coming in from Dracarys. Velzen back on that Mei. Orsted back on Sombra.
Incoming in 30 seconds.
Normally, people will talk about how much of a hard composition this is for Team Silence to run against a Pharah, though. But the thing is, with Sombra's hack, that just turns Pharah into a ground star that can be deleted very fast.
2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
And we are going to begin this attack here. Cryptic leading the charge. Orsted just camping in the back like he's been this entire series.
Orsted being the great distraction he is.
Yep. But they are gaining a lot of presence here, forcing themselves in. Shady Soul going down, though. Impulse getting D-mech, though, but Story's getting in the res.
Goodbye, Cryptic!
But there are picks coming in for this team, and they do have the closer respawn. Velzen switching over to the Soldier just to be able to contest. And now is when Team Silence just begins that aggressive play just to force them back. Orsted picking up the 2 that he needed. And Gilmed with a huge sub.
And looks like Shady's going to be coming from up top.
Slowly but surely, a lot of poke begins. Mix ready taking out Gordy Mac, though, but
Cryptic
Shady Soul
caught out of position.
going down. It looks like this is only a matter of time, though. They're going to have to get a solid regroup coming in for Team Dracarys, because a lot of players are going down. Shady Soul looking to the side, trying to put some damage towards there. Farm up that blade. But Story's taken out again! Shady Soul managing to take out Orsted, though, even with the hacked health pack. But he has to get out of there very soon. He's got the spawns coming in on him. Shady Soul going down. The Nano Rhine, though, very dangerous, and that's 2 of them going down. A minute 30 left on the clock. Team Dracarys desperately needs to switch something up, or this is their season. Impulse coming in with the bomb. Will anything get there? Nothing, though.
Nothing.
Cryptic going down. 40 seconds left on the clock here. Mix ready coming in with the ultimate, only taking down Orsted, but someone is on the point that they're forcing them back. Are they going to be able to get a tick? No, they are not. Old Story's by himself. Gets caught out. Oh, and this is going terrible for Team Dracarys.
Oh! Shady getting shattered, and then Cryptic going off into the abyss. Mimsy down with him!
Boop! Tim with the mix ready boop coming in. He desperately needs to stay alive. Oh my god, and this may be the potential that Dracarys needed. Dracarys getting the respawns. Orsted coming back in. With the blade coming in, or the visor. It doesn't matter though. This looks like it is Dracarys' game right now at the moment for them to come back in right at last second. Oh,
Cryptic
and
with
a
that
huge
big
shatter coming in
shatter.
from Cryptic. Slowly taking them down. And it looks like it is only a matter of time, but Dracarys manages
Dracarys' point.
by the skin of their teeth to keep themselves alive in this series.
Let's see if they're able to capitalize on point 2. Cryptic.
Cryptic here with the aggressive Ryan play. Desperately needs some health.
Mimsy overextending himself a little bit. Able to get back to safety though.
Oh, and they demech the Diva. And these are the picks that Dracarys needs. They need to force themselves to keep themselves alive. The Nano Brigade is a scary sight. Orsted, though, coming back in. Same with Rush in order to get some picks. Impulse taking down David. Timo going down, though. And it looks like it's only a matter of time, but Team Silence is going to be able to stabilize. And Dracarys
Able to hold
needs
them off,
get
but they... That was close, so... We'll see
Very
here.
close. Dracarys definitely coming in with a lot of pressure here. Oh, and the huge gift coming in from Gilmed. Orsted still in the backline there, taking out Timo, but he quickly translocates. And this fight being fought low.
See if O-Stories is able to pick off anybody, get their team an
Oh,
advantage.
and the big bomb coming in from Shady Soul as he picks off 2! Cryptic being forced out of his shatter. Big ultimate coming in. This could potentially be,
Cryptic going
this
down.
is gonna be, this is gonna be their stabilizing, though, for their team. Velzen coming in, taking out O-Stories, and yeah, it's gonna be Dracarys right back to spawn. They need to come up with something fast.
One push, maybe 2, so... Let's see what they come up with.
They need something potentially to grind them through. But this Doomfist can always be a very big problem, especially when you're running a more tankier composition.
They're gonna wait it out.
Orsted managing to get out by the skin of his teeth, though. Quickly trying to farm another EMP. Cryptic forcing his way up to the top, though. But Velzen there with the Doomfist damage.
Velzen going
But it
down.
doesn't matter. It's an even fight here. Oh, and he cancels the shatter! 50 seconds on the clock. Can Team Dracarys do this? Emperor's getting demech though.
It's looking good for Team Dracarys right now.
Fel's enforcing it back though. He takes out the Zenyatta. Mimsy rotating in though. Cryptic going down.
Great pin on Cryptic, taking him out.
30 seconds left on the clock. Team Dracarys should just regroup at this point here. They may not have enough time for another attack. If they don't,
I think they wasted too much time when they were coming in.
but they have 3 ults coming in with a huge tire that could very much impact this series. 15 seconds left on the clock. Can Team Dracarys
They're
do
gonna
this?
have to rush the point. They don't have an option here.
8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And they managed to get the touch. The DMech coming in, though. Picks are being had. Tim coming out with a Transcendence. Oh. But the EMP coming in. This could be very big. If they are able to just contest it right here, they're getting ultimate push.
A great pin by Cryptic.
And they managed to capture it! And this
Dracarys
is going to
takes
be going
it.
to the game 6. And Dracarys is right back in this game, guys.
The huge shatter. Yep.
A very good defense coming in from Team Dracarys as they're able to put some life back in their team. But the road only gets tougher here.
They're gonna have to keep that momentum going. We said this was gonna be a good match, and so far it's shaping up to be that way. So, I mean, it is that way, I should say.
If Dracarys wins the next 2, then it has to go to a tiebreaker, which would probably be a secondary, control point map to avoid
Most
ties.
likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's either gonna be
How about-
Busan, Li Shang, or Ilios.
Would you want to leave it to chat to vote side?
Uh,
It's a special occasion.
yeah,
If it
it's,
gets to
it's,
game
it's
8.
unexpected. I'll say that. That's for sure. Yeah, let chat speak of those 3
It has
maps.
to get to that point right now, though. As
We're
we are
not there
being-
yet.
And it looks like they're going to be holding this up top. A very standard hold for this map here. Coming in from Team Dracarys.
Protecting the corner.
Gives you very good sightlines, especially when you're running a Widow that can put a lot of uncontested damage. But once again, though, it looks like they are going to be doing this Orisa Hog combo for their backline with Team Silence here.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming.
And we are off.
The payload.
Silence holding this this payload here. And we are getting across the bend. A lot of damage coming in from both teams here. Cryptic Shield already very low.
Oh, and a misshook by
great.
Velzen.
Yep. They are almost
been
forced up the top
clutch.
there. Cryptic going down on the bottom there. He's hacked, though. Orsted putting in all that damage. And down goes Reinhardt. But Team Dracarys still with the lead for players here.
Silence moving
No, it's an
the
even
payload
game.
very well.
Oh, but Story's managing to take out Orsted with a cheeky snipe. Doesn't matter, Cryptic here. Just brawling on the point, swinging that meaty hammer.
Unable to get his charge into that hook.
A lot of payload progress here, though. And Orsted comes in with a giant EMP. Tim 1. Can Team Dracarys contest this?
Well, this could be a big tire. Nope.
No, it gets canceled out by the beat since the new changes. Cryptic Force, though. Shatter. It doesn't matter, because it's going to be Dracarys rolling through this first point here.
Silence.
Silence rolling in through this first point. And equality. Not bad. Silence managing to take this first tick here. 4 minutes on the clock to push this payload to the next point. Orsted already positioning himself in that back line. Oh,
that looks
Tim
like
with a panic ult.
Orsted.
Orsted managing to draw out a lot of resources, though, that could be used for these next pushes. Mix going down by the hook. Oh, and the bomb coming in. And 2! Oh, the 1. Actually 2, if you consider the mech.
The bongo drum.
The mech and the bongo drum count as 1, so it's 2. Orsted, though, about to try to hurt some O-stories in the back there.
Again, Silence just able to move this payload extremely easily.
Team Dracarys not doing enough in order to contest them here.
They're trying to keep the high ground, which is understandable, but yeah, they just gotta get on that point and contest.
O-stories, or Shady Soul using another ultimate here. But only getting out Mimsy.
Shatter beats nothing.
In. But it's enough to force them back for Gordy Mech to get demech'd. And that is going to be Dracarys finally stabilizing here on this part. Mimsy switching over to the Reinhardt now. Velzen getting ready to use this triple tank Roadhog ultimate in order to just put some pressure.
Oh! Oh, Velzen narrowly escapes the boop.
Yeah. Getting cheeky on those side. Velzen using ultimate now, but nothing got with it. Nothing got at the moment. Gordy Mac getting demech'd, though. Orsted in the back line, getting in the hack. Tim with the transcendence, though. He avoids the hack and is able to keep his team up. And they are able to get the picks back. Impulse with the bomb. Nothing got, though. They need to save these ultimates here.
Gordy Mac, all by himself.
And he is going to just get taken out. And these are very big moments for Team Dracarys here, as they need every single win.
It is do or die, so... Dance like no one's watching. Except you have 41 people watching.
That we do. Big turnout here for these playoff games at the moment. Orsted, though, positioning himself in the back line. He sees Tim by himself. Both supports. And the ultimate coming in. But not enough of them got. But Shady Soul just coming out just a little bit short with that Junkrat tire.
Able to pick off, Velzen able to pick off O-stories on the Widow.
Oh, and the picks coming in right now for the moment for Team Silence here, as they're getting enough push on that back. Shady Soul just in the back, trying to spam whatever he can. And Purse getting demech'd, and it's only a matter of time until
Mix just trying to buy time.
Here. They did shave a lot of time off of their push, though. Oh, Stories now even contesting, and when your Widow has to go down, oh, Tim using the panic ult in order to keep it in there. That may come back to bite them, though. Because they're all shattered, and that is
Just
going to
buying
be
time.
Team Silence getting this second point here. Minute 30 on the clock for them to get the full push, though.
Shady up top on the Junkrat. Just going to lob in. Velzen coming up to answer.
And we are getting a lot of motion here. Payload just getting past the bend. It's getting in this choke right now. Shady Soul going down. Coming back up, though. These quick respawns are always the hard part for any team on this map. Gordy Mac getting antied, though. Or, nanoed. He's getting demech, though! Cryptic gets him back in there. The big EMP coming out from Orsted, though. 2 going down. Shady Soul with the ultimate, though. And he gets 2! He finally gets it off with the tire, and they're able to recontest this.
Mimsy and Velzen, though.
Mimsy and Velzen, though, is indeed. Oh, Story is on the Doomfist. Trying to get back in as quickly as he can. Beat
The
coming
quick
in
spawns
order
are
to
definitely
protect.
what's going to tilt the balance here.
Oh, Story is taking out Velzen, though. Both Rhymes shattered, or, stunned. Ultimate coming in. And it looks like it's only a matter of time because, Dracarys is able to hold this, unless they're able to get back. And a chance of life here for Dracarys. If they get this push, this is going to a game 7. They need to fight for every last little tick, every last little time bank, every last little motion here. It is do or die for Dracarys.
All I can think about right now is that speech that Al Pacino gives at the end of any given Sunday, when it's the fight for inches, except we're on the metric system, so it's the fight for meters.
That it is.
Go metric system.
No, at this point, though, it could be the fight for centimeters. You never know.
It could be.
Especially with the way that Route 66 plays out. That first bend, a lot of teams can get full held on. Especially if you aren't prepared. Looks like, though, they are going to be running the Bastion combo once again for Team Silence here.
Yeah, well, if they're going to be playing up on the roof here...
That Bastion is going to be very uncontested, especially with the Orisa shield being able to generate so much. And it looks like it's going to be a dive composition coming in for Team Dracarys here. Very smart move, considering what they don't even know that they're going to have to expect here. Against an immobile comp like the bunker here, dive is going to be very, very, very big at bursting them down. They have to communicate those dives, though.
And there goes O-Stories. Gets booped off, though.
O-Story is going down, though, instantly. Bastion just putting so much pressure. They managed to force Orsted away, though. But that's a lot of picks.
Dracarys is very scattered.
That's a lot of picks coming in from Team Silence, as they're getting a lot of ult charge. Orsted already to his next ultimate. But they do manage to take out Ike. So they will have a little bit of a breathing room here for this next push. And they are going to be positioning Orsted on the payload here. It's going to be the reverse pirate ship.
O-Stories gets melted. Cryptic down.
They don't communicate the dive as well enough, and Orsted is just able to shred them. Mix ready going down as well. This team Dracarys needs to rally here. They only have 2 minutes 30. 2 minutes 30 that their season could be ended at this moment.
Need an answer for that Bastion.
And it looks like they're switching over to the Junkrat for that shield bust.
There goes
And they managed to
Bastion.
get him down. 2 going down on the side of Dracarys, though. That price could be a little too steep. 3 going down. And that's going to be 4 as Dracarys here, even without the Bastion, is going to just be taken out hardcore. Mix Ready may just want to regroup at this moment here. Shady Soul as well down too. They are staggering themselves at this moment.
1, maybe 2 attempts. That's all they got left, so they better make it count.
They can't let it get out to a drawn fight. They have to take out that Bastion. They have to take him out now. Nothing gone from the tire at the moment.
Tire.
1 going down, 2 going down. And just a lot of ultimates being drawn out here from Team Silence, though.
1 minute to go.
Grace.
All Silence needs to do now is play delay.
They have 40 seconds left. Team Dracarys, though, they are known for those last-minute plays.
Absolutely, that's how they won the last one, so...
Only 1 ultimate, and they lead in with the beat. They need to get that Bastion quickly. Bastion going down. Tim going down. And these teams here putting in these needed pressure. Big shatter coming in from Cryptic, but he's forced away.
Big bomb.
Getting down O-Stories. This is do or die. 2 going down from Team Dracarys. They need this. They managed to take out Mimsy. 2 going down from Silence.
Looks like Dracarys
3,
is going to be able to capitalize.
The only problem is these spawns are very, very close for Team Silence here, as they could recontest this very easily. Orsted is still going to be committing to the Bastion. No, he's going to be switching over to that Tracer. Gordy Mac on the payload.
Immediately demac.
And 2 going down. This is still winnable. Tim with 2 kills. They force out the Transcendence, though, and this could be enough.
That's going to be enough for the point.
After this point.
New life of 2 minutes and 26 seconds.
This is exactly what Dracarys needed, and they're getting the staggers as well, too. Team Silence is going to be getting the far spawn. Only Velzen even close to this point. He needs to hide to avoid getting staggered bad. Moira using her fade as she's able to escape. Junkrat being taken off the high ground by the Orisa pull. Orisa using ultimate, though. Velzen going down. But these damage boosts. Nothing gotten from the Diva Bomb. And Impulse goes down as well, too. This is going to be Dracarys not being able to pick this and having Team Silence stabilize. And Team Dracarys is going to be sent back to spawn as Silence stabilizes. Point here.
Again,
Velzen
on the
switching
clock.
back over.
So,
Velzen switching back over to that Doomfist, too.
minute and 15 seconds. So that can be enough for them.
Slowly
They
but surely.
can get some key picks here. I think that's gonna be it. But
X Rush going down. He's taken out of his ultimate. And these are big picks coming in from Team Dracarys, as they're going to get a lot of push here. "40 seconds left on the clock. Can Team Dracarys do this? They need to. They don't have a choice." Story is just spamming in that choke. And Shady Soul taking out X Rush with a bomb. That is huge, as they're going to be fighting this next part 5v6. Orsted, though, desperately trying to farm out his EMP. Ike going down. Mix ready.
Dracarys does it again.
Dracarys last second again. 1 minute 30. This is all or nothing here. As if they don't do this, they are going home, and we do not get a control map. Orsted, though, still in the back line. Tim doesn't see him. This could be very bad, actually, for their payload push. They are being contested. Orsted manages to get him in the back line, but he's already gone. Huge
Massive
hammer coming
shatter
in,
and a massive tire. Oh my Jesus!
4K tire! Are you kidding me?
That one hurt feelings.
That is what we call it oof in the Minecraft noises.
Play of the game right there.
Orsted stalling in the back here. 40 seconds left. Dracarys needs to do this now. May have blown their load a
Cryptic,
little bit
not
too
able to get
quick.
that shield up.
But that ultimate could come back to regret for Orsted here. They need to get back as quickly as possible. 25 seconds left on the clock. As previously said, this is a game of centimeters at this point. Velzen taking out Impulse. Impulse, they're left mechless, but they are making a solid amount of push. Dracarys needs to do this. They are down 2, but it's even trades coming in. Cryptic needs to be kept alive. And the big shatter coming in from the back there. Cryptic needs to hold. This could be huge. And the Transcendence
Is
comes
that going to
out.
be enough?
They can't C9 at any point, though. Their season on the line.
And they have it.
Game 7.
Play of the game.
A huge tire coming out when his team needed him the most. Story's picking up almost 20k worth of damage on the Jalulk.
A massive tire, a massive ultimate, and keeps their team alive. So now we head to Oasis.
And if Oasis is done, then chat gets to decide the map. If it's sunny in Chicago, it's not. Mighty Bear is sticking it in deep. This is a Christian Minecraft server. No, this is a Christian Fortnite server. What are you guys talking about?
So
We're all playing Fortnite at the moment.
Standard 222 from Dracarys versus a modified goat.
Coming in from Team Silence.
Yep.
This is the comp that's been their bread and butter so far for the series. Shady Soul positioning himself on that top. Looks like it's a little bit of a battle. Orsted managing to get the hack on Shady Soul. Shady Soul going down. He's the first one to get picked.
Mimsy
But
taking out
O-Stories
Stories.
Still a decent amount of contest, but
Imper's
it's
out
only a
of mech.
matter of time. This is going to be Team Silence capturing the point first. A solid amount of all charge already, though, for O-Stories. He is almost to his tire. Same with Mix Ready, almost to his ult. These could be very, very big for their team with an early pick. And the ultimate coming out from O-Stories. And 2 coming in! 2 supports! 3 going down from Team Silence, 4 going down, and there's going to be Silence coming right back at it.
Dracarys picking up the point there, so yeah, not really
Not too much to say there.
not too much to say other than hey, this is gonna be a fight.
And a lot of ultimates coming across the board too. We have almost 6 for Team Silence, but we have 4 for Team Dracarys here. Nothing coming from the bomb. Timo taking down. Timo going down, and then important moment when his Transcendence could have been used, and it looks like it is going to be Silence
2 down.
coming right back at this.
Imper's back in mech.
And it
Unfortunately, a
looks like
6-stack to meet him.
Floppity. Only using 2 ultimates too from Team Silence as well to get that point. But Team Silence saying flippity floppity, we're trying to get back our property. Huge shatter coming in!
Imper's did a good job stalling the point there, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough.
Yep. But they are able to get it to 56 though. They did have to use a lot of ultimates in order to get that, but O-Stories is almost back to another tire here. Orsted doing what he does best, positioning himself to derail and force
And
them around.
Orsted gets picked off by Cryptic.
O-Stories releasing that ultimate. Letting it go down. It gets Velzen.
Dracarys marches straight back.
Orsted there just to try and stall out some ultimate charge, or stall out some point charge, but he manages to get out by the skin of his teeth.
This is definitely a seesaw match.
Did I say he got out? Nope, because Cryptic was there with his hammer. And they're going to be having to begin this push short-handed as well, too. They're stalling. Velzen trying to get up to grab as soon as he can. O-Stories, though, almost to another tire again, 50%. We slowly but surely are seeing a lot of presence here. And 2 coming
Another
out from the
2
bomb.
tire.
Can Team Dracarys hold this out? It is 99. But Velzen with the 4K. But Team Silence had to commit a lot to that fight. Orsted just trying to position himself to get some kind of pick to force them back. He goes away from the McCree. 88-90.
Dracarys does well with their back against the wall, so let's see what they come up with.
Yeah. Cryptic needs to touch, and they need to force this overtime. Forget coming in.
Comes a Diva Bomb.
Oh, Shady taking out David Kong, though. Tim with the ultimate. His transcendences have been huge in the series. Oh, but Mimsy with the shatter. Down goes Ryan. X-Rush with the ultimate as well, too.
Mimsy clearing out the point.
Mimsy, and here comes the first point going over to Team Silent. 99 to 100, though. It could have gone either way. Team Dracarys is forced to win these next 2 points, but they have been playing very well when it comes to their back against the wall. Can't count Dracarys out. Every time you think it's going one way, you can pull it another. And we are going to be having the Mercy switch over from Team Silence here, and now Team Dracarys is going to be running the Pharmacy combo. Very good map for this as well, too, due to the open space.
Looks like Silence is going up top. Claim that high ground.
Oh, but Mick's already taken out right off the bat. But, oh, Story is getting picked off during the res. That's the worst time for that. You have to call that out with your team for backup. And that is just going to be Silence rolling through them on this first part here. A very quick cap on center here. Oh, Story is getting staggered late as well, too.
Spending a lot of time regrouping, Dracarys is, so... Orsted in the back, causing problems, just like that.
And Team Silence is getting a steady amount of ult charge, time charge on this bank as well, too. Because Dracarys is spending it short-handed, having to push. They're getting forced out. They are split from their team. As Cryptic Force goes down, Mojo goes down, Mix Ready goes down. And Shady Soul all by himself on the Soldier. He may want to get out of there as soon as possible. Slowly but surely, Team Dracarys begins their attack with 70% already gained on this map for them. They are going to be forcing them off the point here. Shady Soul manages to force the D.Va down. They all come down from that high ground. Huge shatter coming in from Mimsy, though. This is disastrous for Team Dracarys.
Excellent coordination on Team Silence.
87%, 90%. If they don't touch this right now, it is going to be Team Silence's series.
I think this is it.
95, 96. And it looks like we have a GG. And it is going to be Team Silence coming in for these next playoffs here. For the finals. Who they play? That'll be decided. And Orsted with the cheeky, the Sombra play of the game. I've always loved that one.